Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Charles with Snyder Marketing LLC. And it's been a couple months since I've actually recorded. Well, not that I haven't recorded, but published. It's been a couple months since I published some new content on our website. Yesterday, or not yesterday, Friday or Saturday, was the first time we actually published a new piece on the website. And that's been because, we've been working, mostly me, have been working on the website, getting that stuff cleaned up. Because last year, when we ran into problems with our service provider and our contractor that was taking care of the website, the website went down for a while. Not going to revisit that whole episode because it still like really annoys me that it even happened to begin with. But anyway, long story short, fired the service provider, switched to a new service provider for the web hosting, fired the webmaster because not sure what I was paying him for, but um, ended up having to throw up a new website rather quickly on Thanksgiving Day 2018. Wasn't happy about it. Took several days to get something back up, save the content. Thank God I had a backup that actually worked and was able to recover most of the website. But there wasn't, shall we say, very good solution. It wasn't a whole lot of time to do some planning, do some testing. I threw something together at that point, and it didn't really fit the bill. It didn't work real great. So while there was a website up, I guess it was in January or February, I decided at that point I wasn't going to make a whole lot of new content while I'm in the process of migrating everything over to a new web server. Pardon me for a second. But that's neither here nor there. The main thing is, I've been working with the website and we got switched over. We're on a newer server. Not all that much faster. It's not all that much faster than the one we were running with. So one of the other things I was doing was I was testing themes for WordPress, and I found the vast majority of them really slow down performance. And that's a problem when it comes to search engine optimization, number one. And number two, with some of the information that we put out there, as we've stated, as far as, uh, people visiting your, as far as people visiting your website and stuff, if it takes more than 3 to 5 seconds to load a page, you're hemorrhaging traffic like crazy. And the vast majority of that traffic will never come back. So that has been a real issue with our own website. And I wanted to address that. We're still not quite where I want it to be, but we're a hell of a lot better than what we were. I used a couple tools like I think it's called Google Page Speed to check our pages and stuff. Prior to the change that we made, our page load speed was like 33, which is ridiculously bad. And well, here I'll do it while I'm having my screen capture go here. Maybe if I use the search engine, it'll work a little better. Hey, page load speed test. There's a lot of page load speed testers out there, as you've seen. And it's real simple. The Google one's real simple to use. Just type in the web address that you want to check. You can do this for individual pages. Why you would want to, 300-400 web pages, I don't know. But here's our home page, which is the worst performer that we had prior to making the changes. Okay, and this is on mobile. Our check before was, I don't remember what our mobile score was. This is still really low. As you can see, it's in the middle range. And I want to improve that, but hey, we're still at 87 with all the changes that have been done. So I want to, I mean, we were at a 91 when I made the switch. So I want to get back into the 90s because that's where you get the first, you get the fastest page load speeds and stuff like that. When you're in the upper 10% of all internet websites, according to Google. But it gives you some information on there as to why your score is what it is. But anyway, like I said, our previous score was like 30, 33, I think it was. I think was the best score that we had. So our score is coming up. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to do this. And I'm kind of rambling here. It's been a while since I've done some of these videos. But the biggest thing is, like I said, as we were making that switch, I wanted to start producing content again because we haven't been producing any. I have a case study that I want to get up and posted. Actually, I have two case studies that I need to get completed and get them published. And I didn't want to do it until after we got things sort of settled with the website. So that's what's been going on for basically the last 4 months. Well, actually, starting back in January, I started pecking at it. I wasn't getting a whole lot done. And when I went on deployment in Alabama in February, that's when I started really working on it in between long shifts and everything else like that, because I usually don't get a lot of opportunity to record where I'm working. So I was doing a lot of the back end stuff, trying to get that done out of the way. And again, when I was out in South Dakota, I ran into some more issues. I didn't get a whole lot of work done for like the first month that I was out there. I was out for about 6 weeks. First 4 weeks, didn't get a whole lot of work done. Now, since I've been home for the past week, I'm getting work done. We have transitioned to the new website, slightly faster web server. And as you can see, our Google score has come up considerably. So the moral of the story is we made a lot of changes. There's been a couple formatting changes as far as we used to use the year format. All of our posts came out, like everything in 2015 was cesnydermarketing.com/2015/ whatever the topic was. We changed that to the category name now instead of the year. And the reason for that is it's more search engine friendly. But it's a pain in the ass. And it's a lot of work because it requires us to go back through all of our content, and redo a lot of stuff. And I have been doing a lot of work as far as that goes, but as you can see here, let me refresh this. We've been, I got a lot of stuff done, and we're getting more posts over here that have good SEO scores, which is part of the whole goal here with this is making everything more search engine friendly, making it more user friendly as far as page loading speed goes, plus easier to find stuff. It's because all the 1 minute marketing tips now, instead of going by year, which was 2018, 2019, is now all under cesnydermarketing.com/1 minute marketing tips / whatever the 1 minute marketing tip is. It doesn't matter what the year is, it's all under 1 minute marketing tips. Same way with the Charles Snyder Raw. They're all under Charles Snyder Raw. It's not years, and so on for all the different categories. So now that I got this part of this done, I'm still working on the content part of it as far as getting some stuff updated, doing some SEO stuff, and back end, there's like 300 redirects that I had to create for all these changes, and we're getting there. But the big bulk of our content, the 1 minute marketing tips, I still have the 1 minute marketing tips to do, the Charles Snyder Raw to do, and the old 5 minutes with Charles articles. Those three categories are the main ones where the bulk of our content is. And I still have a lot of work to do there. I'm finishing up doing this video for an update in news and announcements, which I just completed yesterday. So I'm going to be getting that cranked out here very soon. I'm going to get this published today. And then hopefully by the end of the week, I'm going to have all the 1 minute marketing tips completed. We'll have that updated. And then I'll probably bounce back to the older 5 minutes with Charles. That's where a lot of these posts without SEO scores are. That's at least 50 of them. And part of the Charles Snyder Raw ones, which is that's 139, 140 some articles and videos that I have to go back through. That's the bulk of it where the work is or needs to be done. So as I get through that stuff, more of that will be available, and the new search function on the website works a lot better. So we made a couple of little changes. Other than that, the biggest thing is it loads a hell of a lot faster. And as soon as you get into the blog portion of the website, that's when you can see what we got here as far as all the other little goodies. So the bulk of it is to come. I have, excuse me, I have most of the 1 minute marketing tips already done. I just got to import them from the test server that we have. That has been another whole little project all of its own, but that's where we're at. That's, the major changes. That's why we haven't been producing a whole lot of content till now. So this week, that's going to start changing gradually. We still have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to do. A lot of editing, mostly. And once I get that done, then we're going to start producing more content. So hopefully by next week, or at least by the end of August, we're going to get back into the full swing of producing content. And hopefully by then, I'm also going to have the time and the opportunity to properly produce 2 case studies that I've been sitting on since, I don't know, March, April time frame. Did some stuff there. And I want to get this information out because I think it's really important. And it's going to help our business too. I'm pretty sure of that. But anyway, I'm out of here. That's what's going on. More Charles Snyder Raw 1 minute marketing tips are going to be coming up. The case studies are going to be coming up. So we have a lot of great content for it. Hang in there. It's coming. I promise you that. It's coming. Anyway, now what I got to do is finish this up, get it posted, and then I got to go out and finish fixing my truck. The radiator sprung a leak. Go figure. That time of year for that annual project with my pickup truck. So that's going to be a slight delay there. But anyway, hope you're having a great day. We'll catch you soon. Take care. Love, peace, and chicken grease.